What's up, family? It's your girl Jen Ether. Today we're going to talk about some more real life stuff, and this is for anyone who has ever thought about or is newly employed or working for Amazon. So this video's title, nice and simple: how to survive working at Amazon. So I wanted to make this video because I work at Amazon currently, and this was not a planned decision. As y'all know, I usually make videos talking about making money independently, but things popped up and I found myself inside of Amazon working a 9-to-5 job. So before I started the job, y'all already know, I went online and started researching what it was like to work at Amazon. And when I tell y'all, I heard some of the scariest stories ever. But one thing I will say, and the reason why I didn't let these stories deter me from making this decision, number one, I needed steady income. That's number one. Number two is I like to see things for myself, experience them for myself. And number three is a lot of the videos that I saw people posting about their time at Amazon, it would literally, the title of the video would literally be, I worked for Amazon for 2 days. I mean, I worked at Amazon for 1 day. I worked at Amazon for 3 days. Now, the orientation for Amazon, as we're going to go through, is 2 days long. So if you only worked there for 2 days, that means you didn't even really do the job yet. You just really were in the orientation. So I took that into mind, like, all right, let me go in here and see what this thing is really headed for. So right now, I'm just going to give you a simple list of things you can do that will help you survive while working at Amazon. Number one, y'all, you're going to have to mentally prepare yourself for your first and second day. Like I said earlier, day number one, day number two, both of those days are orientation. When you work at Amazon, you work 4 10-hour shifts. So that means I was praying like, man, they couldn't possibly make the orientation 10 hours long. We're just sitting down. There's no way. Those are probably going to at least be 8 hours. Maybe 6-hour days. No way they could be 10 hours. Nah. It's 10-hour days. So you got the first 2 days where it's literally just 10 hours in a room and you're listening to people come in. For a lot of the time, for the first day, it's just one person. And she's taking you through everything you're going to need to know while working at Amazon. And then throughout, like towards the end of that day and into the second day, you get different people that are coming in and telling you about their part of the job and what you'll be learning from them. But like I said, it is a long 10 hours. So first things first, you want to mentally prepare yourself to know that, yeah, them first 2 days, I will have to be in this room for 10 hours each day. So what I would do is bring plenty of snacks, bring a bunch of water, and also bring anything that you would like to drink. Like they have free hot chocolate, they have free coffee, so you'll have plenty of that. But they have vending machines, but just in case you want to not spend all your money because you're just starting work, make sure you bring your own snacks, your own drinks, just so it can help you to stay awake. Gum as well. Chewing gum usually helps. So the 2 days, they aren't horrible, but I do want you to be prepared because they are just long days. So the next thing that's going to help you survive while working at Amazon is preparing. After you're done with those 2 long orientation days, now you're hitting the floor. Now this is where you're going to be on your feet for 10 hours. This is no lie. There is no job at Amazon that requires you to sit down unless you're on light duty. But realistically, it's 10 hours. You don't necessarily want to be sitting, at least for me, I don't want to be sitting anywhere for 10 hours. I need to be moving anyway. But that's the name of the game at Amazon. Everyone's moving, everyone's on their feet for the full 10 hours. From your bosses, you're never going to see them, even the machines you work. Yeah, I mean, you would think maybe if I get on the pitchfork machine, ooh, that's a seat. Nah, bro, it's a stand. Oh, no. Nope. That's the only thing. You do get to sit down, I think, on the... No, it's a stand-up. Everything you do at Amazon, you stand up. So in order for you to get through your position at Amazon, you're going to have to mentally prepare yourself to be on your feet. Now, this is kind of tricky to do. For one, Amazon will supply you with work shoes from the company Zappos. So your first day, they'll run you through it on how to go through the A to Z app and how to order your work shoes. They're completely free. You get up to $100 in your shoe voucher. So they're completely free, but you know, you're ordering online, so it's not like you're walking into a shoe store and trying the shoes on to see how they fit. So it can get a little tricky with that, but they do give you some time because you have to have composite toe shoes in case something was to fall on your feet. They're big on safety at Amazon. So they do want you to have those safety shoes. They are a requirement, but I believe they give you up to a week. So let's say you get hired, you order your shoes. They usually come before you even get to orientation. I had my shoes on at orientation day. So you get your shoes and they don't fit right. They will have something for you to put on, some shoe covers, until you can find the shoe that actually fits right for you. That's going to be important, is finding the shoe that fits right for you, because it's 10-hour days on your feet. Now, if you got the right shoe, you got some insoles. I don't use insoles. I just got a regular Reebok, and I bought a pair of Timberlands, which I was really like worried about, but nah, they're perfect. I broke them in for maybe 2 weeks. So it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to really adjust to being on your feet and to break in your shoes. So I will tell you that, like, you're going to have to mentally prepare yourself for your feet to be hurting for like the first 2 to 3 weeks. That does not mean quit. A lot of people, your feet can hurt like extremely bad during that time period, and not really while you're working, but when you get off, you feel that burn, like, dang, yo, my feet are hurting, right? So I definitely suggest for the first week, on your off days, Epsom salt, soak your feet, do whatever you do, foot massages, even if you're just doing an at-home foot massage DIY, but make sure you're taking care of your feet, because you're going to want your recoup time to come faster. You get 3 days off in a row. So that's 3 days to recoup your feet back to life. Now, like I said, a lot of people think the pain's so bad, like, damn, this is just my life at Amazon. But no, cut it. That pain goes away. So after about 2 to 3 weeks, you could be on your feet, you could do the overtime, you could work an extra day, and you're never going to feel your feet burning like that. It just takes time for your feet to just get used to that much. The warehouse is big, so even from you going from where you're working at to go outside to your car is a long distance. You're doing a lot of walking, so it just takes time. But it does go away for everyone, unless you literally are someone who's constantly at the podiatrist anyway. Then I suggest don't work at Amazon. Like, this is not a job for someone that already has bad feet. You won't be able to work there. And this is not being shady to say that. I'm just saying don't try to work there unless you're doing a remote job or something in the office. So yeah, that's how you're going to also survive working at Amazon, is be prepared to be on your feet. Make sure that you don't think that your feet are going to hurt forever. Know this is a temporary thing, and your feet just have to get used to doing that type of work. So number three way to learn how to, or to survive working at Amazon, is to learn how to navigate the A to Z app. The A to Z app is an app that everyone has access to once you become an employee at Amazon. It literally has everything on there that you need. From, this is the app that you're going to go to when you want to call out, request time off, if you want to use vacation time, if you want to use some paid time off, if you want to keep track of your UPT, which is unpaid time. This is where you find all that stuff at. Also, this is where you sign up for your medical benefits. This is also where you sign up for your 401k package. I mean, you can also see what extras and discounts Amazon offers. There's just so many things. Like, I tell everyone, make sure you're getting familiar with this A to Z app, because this could really be the difference in whether you're going to stay at Amazon or leave Amazon. A lot of people don't take advantage of the app, and they don't really know what's in there. But a couple of things that's a game changer inside of the A to Z app for me personally is the career choice. As you know, we have a lot of foreigners that are inside the country. So we have people that have maybe only been here a couple months, 1 year, 2 years. They do not speak foreign English, which they do not speak fluent English, which makes it harder for them to move up in the company. So within career choice, you get free language classes so you can learn the language and so you can eventually move up. It's hard to move up if you don't know language. So they offer that for free. Also, a lot of people who are working in warehouse jobs have yet to graduate from high school. They may have dropped out early, never went back to get their GED. Well, guess what? Amazon within career choice has programs where you can go back and get your high school diploma or your GED free of cost. So that means you can use Amazon to level up. You may be at Amazon just because this was the job you qualified without a high school diploma, but you can use Amazon to qualify for more jobs if you were to ever leave, or if you want to stay at Amazon and move up the corporate ladder, you can now do so because you went through the career choice and got your high school diploma. So they also will pay for college tuition after 6 months, I believe, of employment. There's just a bunch of stuff in the A to Z app that can really make the difference on whether you're going to stay at Amazon or whether you're going to leave. So I definitely urge everyone to take advantage of what's in that app. And I mean, look through it and start to see, whoa, I could use this. They have things to help you buy a house. They have money management teams on there to help you manage your money better. There's all types of stuff. So another thing that's going to help you survive working at Amazon is just going through the A to Z app and seeing what resources you can use for your own personal life. All right, so now we're down to the last couple ones. Yeah, I got notes. Yeah, I got them. Okay. All right, so the next thing on how you're going to survive at Amazon is making sure you fully understand how you accumulate your paid time, your vacation time, and your unpaid time. All three different things. So your paid time, I'm gonna break it down as good as I can off the top of my head. Your paid time, you get 5 minutes for every hour worked. So that adds up to about 50 minutes a shift. It's about 2 hours and 50 minutes every week. So you get about 2 hours and 50 minutes, almost 3 hours of paid time off every single week you work. Then I believe you get an hour and 50 minutes of vacation time every single week. Okay, sorry. You get 5 minutes of UPT time. So you get 50 minutes of UPT time every single day. That's how it works. 50 minutes of UPT time every single shift. So at the end of the week, 4 days, you'll have about 2 hours and 50 minutes of UPT. About 2 hours and 50 minutes of UPT time. That is unpaid time. Then I want to say you earn about an hour and 50 minutes of paid time off a week. And I'm not sure about the vacation, but that's what I'm telling you. Make sure you understand. Once you're in the app, it's very easy. They'll show you how you accumulate it. So just go to the A to Z app. If you need someone to communicate it to you, go to a boss, go to HR inside your building, and they will walk you through it. So you want to make sure you know, why is this important? Because technically your job is based upon your UPT. So as soon as you go negative in UPT, your job is at risk. Some people at some warehouses say the minute you step into the negative, you're fired immediately. So as soon as you go -1 UPT, you're out of there, unless you have vacation or paid time to replace it with. But then I've seen people in my facility who's walking around -10, -15, and they're still there, but they are at risk. And if they were to get fired, they wouldn't have anything to stand on because they're negative in their UPT. So that is why it's important that you know how you accumulate it and how you run through it, so that way you can keep track of how much you have. For me, I'm a beast. Even if I'm running low on UPT, I know how I'm accumulating it. I know where I'm going to spend it. I use it like money. So I'm always good. I always know I have more than enough. Oh, no, I can take today off. All right. So the next thing to make sure you survive working for Amazon is get to know your leadership, y'all. Make sure you're getting to know your leadership from jump. You don't have to suck up to them. I'm not saying that. But make sure that you are showing that you came to Amazon to be a productive employee. You did not come here to bull, to BS all day. You didn't come here to just run around and make friends. You didn't come here to get a girlfriend, to go get your next boyfriend. No, I came here to contribute to the company and to get my paycheck. And by getting my paycheck, I'm going to be contributing to the company. So just make sure that you are showing up. And by you just naturally showing up, that's why I said you don't have to suck up, but just by you showing up, doing the best that you can possibly do, you're going to stand out, and leadership will start to take notice of you, and you guys will start to begin to build a good rapport with each other. Why? Because leadership at Amazon is all about noticing employees that go above and beyond, and also the employee that they can trust. So there's even like a pin they give you for being trustworthy, and being trustworthy is just an employee at Amazon who's does their job, doesn't need to be told how to do their job right. They understand how to do it right, so they do it right every single time. So just doing stuff like that is going to get you noticed by your leadership. You'll end up forming a rapport with them. You don't have to kiss up. All right. The next thing, we already talked about this, and this is keeping track of your UPT, but you see how important it is. I put it on the list twice, but making sure you never go negative in UPT, and how you're going to do that is just fully understanding how it's accumulated and how it is used up. Because it's a little trick to it, so make sure you understand how UPT is taken when you're late, or if you don't show up for a day of work, make sure you understand how that is going to be taken from you. All right. We're getting down to the bottom of this list, y'all. We're almost done. So the next thing to help you survive working at Amazon is make sure you're picking a shift that works for you, y'all. There's so many different shifts. We have the option. These are long 10-hour shifts. So if you pick a shift that you can't stand, some people hate working the middle of the day. They feel like it eats their whole day. So don't pick that shift. You're going to be there for 10 hours. Me, I love nights. I can work days, but I'm more of a night person because that's when I'm up. So for me, it's like, all right, pick this. I know what I like. This is what I'm going to be able to do. So make sure you pick a shift that best works for you, best works for your home situation. Because you're not going to have a problem working it, and that way you won't run into problems with running low on UPT time or always having to use your vacation or paid time. All right. The next one, y'all. This is one I just threw in just to have. But I think it's great. I think it's a perk of working at Amazon. And if you can, why not? Get your prepaid card within your first couple days working there. I don't care if it's the first day after orientation. Tell them I heard about a prepaid card that allows me to access my pay early. So Amazon allows you to access a portion of your pay from day one. So if you go to work, you're making $19.50 an hour, and it's your first day of orientation, I believe you're allowed to get at least 50% of your paycheck that day. So you can at least pull out probably $100 that day, but you have to have the pay card. And why do I say get the pay card? Because if you're someone that's just starting a new job, depending on what your situation is, how long you've been out of work, there may be bills you got to pay that first week. You may have been out of work for 3 weeks now. Now the bills are starting to roll up. So that first week, if you could take $300 out to handle that phone bill real quick, or if you need $1.50 just to put gas in your car to make it to your first week of work, you can do that by getting the prepaid card from HR. So go to HR your first couple of days, tell them I need the prepaid card. It's literally a sheet of paper that comes with the prepaid card. You go on the website, takes 10 seconds, and you can get to your pay within your first day of work. All right, so, and that's going to help you stay at Amazon because you're accessing your pay a little faster. I wouldn't say use it all, because then when you get to your first paycheck, you're going to have, $5 that comes to you. But use what you need to get through that first week. You could still get the remainder of your check on your actual payday, and then from there, don't abuse it, but you can use it to help you. So, lastly, This is what you're going to do to survive working at Amazon. Give the job a chance, y'all. Before deciding whether you want to leave, make sure you're not overlooking something that could be useful. And this is going back into that A to Z app. Like I said, there's career choice. They'll pay for you to go to school each semester. After 6 months of employment there, you can go to school. They'll pay for it. So you're going to school for scot-free. You know what I mean? Then if you need your diploma, you can do that. If you're looking to buy a home or to own a business, start a business, there are financial advisors within the A to Z app that will help you on any financial goal you want. So before you think about, I'm dipping out, just make sure you're checking out every resource that this job has, because the resource also equals the pay. We think about the $20.50 or the $19.50 an hour, but if you're going to pay for me, if I know I've been wanting to go back to school, but I didn't necessarily want to go back into deficit with my school loan, and I know this job's going to pay $5,000 every semester, which is 3 months, every 3 months, then I can tack that on to what I get paid. Every 3 months, $5,000. That's 4 times a year. That's $20,000 extra dollars. So if my annual, let's say the annual pay is, I'm trying to make it fictional. So let's say the annual pay is $30,000. If I decide to go to school, my annual pay now is $20,000 more. That's $50,000 because I'm using one of their resources. They also have great benefits for dental. The only place I know that will pay 50% on your cosmetic dental, something like implants, cosmetic shit. You know what I mean? So these were Jen Ether's personal tips from someone who's been working at Amazon for going on about 5 months now. These are the tips on how you stay there. Forget the critics. Go in there if you need a job, if you were thinking about Amazon and you watched a video that said, no, it's the worst place ever. Rethink that decision. Watch this video and go in there and see for yourself. It's your girl, Jen Ether. These were my tips on how you're going to survive working at Amazon. I'm out.